Apa itu anjir? Mati. Yo, what's up everyone, welcome back again with me Zeno, dan selamat datang di Hogwarts Legacy. Dan seperti biasa, sebelum kita memulai episode kali ini, aku akan sedikit menceritakan episode yang lalu agar kalian sedikit paham dengan alur ceritanya. Jadi di episode yang lalu, Profesor Fig akhirnya menjelaskan rahasia di balik liontin yang selama ini membuat kita dikejar, teman-teman. Ternyata di liontin itu menyimpan sebuah petunjuk menuju sebuah tempat tersembunyi di dalam perpustakaan. Singkat cerita, kita pergi menyelinap ke sana bersama Sebastian. Lalu dia mengajarkan kita sebuah mantra menghilang, dan kita pun bersama-sama menyelinap ke dalam perpustakaan tersebut. Lalu setelah melewati penjaga, kita pun akhirnya sampai ke ruangan tersembunyi. Tapi di sana ternyata ada yang menjaga, teman-teman, yaitu beberapa patung yang pernah kita hadapi di episode awal. Singkat cerita, kita pun bertarung dan berhasil mengalahkan patung-patung tersebut, dan akhirnya kita berhasil mengambil buku itu. Tapi ternyata, teman-teman, di dalam buku itu ada sebuah ramuan memori, dan ketika kita melihatnya, kita diperlihatkan sebuah memori tentang 4 penyihir dan seorang siswi tahun kelima yang memiliki kemampuan sama seperti karakter kita, yaitu bisa melihat ancient magic. Singkat cerita, setelah itu kita berhasil menyerahkan buku itu ke Profesor Fig, dan ternyata ada satu halaman penting yang hilang, dan justru mungkin itu halaman yang berisi jawaban yang selama ini kita cari, teman-teman. Kurang lebih seperti itu perjalanan kita sampai sekarang. Jadi mari kita lanjutkan cerita di episode 4 ini. Oke teman-teman, di sini kalian bisa lihat bahwa kita disuruh pergi ke kelas herbologi. Di sini sebenarnya ada 2 main quest, yaitu kita disuruh menemui Natty dan juga pergi ke kelas herbologi. Ini ada set quest dan juga ya set quest, 2 set quest. Tapi aku bakal ke kelas herbologi dulu karena untuk menemui Natty itu sangat jauh sekali. Jadi kita bakal mengawali episode ini dengan pergi ke kelas herbologi yang dekat-dekat dulu.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Gila, keren banget
Class,
karakter
please
kita.
welcome the newest rose in our
Outfitnya.
garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology
Lihat,
is
outfitnya beda sendiri
knowledge.
anjir.
The prudent herbologist is no
Murid
more
dari
afraid of
asrama
the
mana
venomous
gitu.
tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oke.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Oh,
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I went to the lake one.
Profesor Garlic.
Wanted to have
Bawang
the same
putih
fun
anjir.
by myself.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Aku hampir tuli.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Oke,
star.
tanam benih
Niffler's
di meja
fancy
pot.
or roses.
Highly unfair that my mother wouldn't let me put a locking tile.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Dittany. Lalu, oh, daun ramuan obat ini digunakan dalam ramuan. Kita dapat membeli benih ini di Magic Nip dan dapat ditanam. Oke, jadi satu benih ini menghasilkan 5. Ini item heal kita, potion heal kita. Oke, nice.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor
Wiggenweld
Sharp tell
potion.
you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Now
Temui
remember, a
Leander,
wand is not
wait.
a trowel.
Anjir di situ.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Oke.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh, bisa diambil.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Sang boneka target dengan chomping cabbage. Hah? Gimana? Tahan tab. Lalu? Sudah anjir. Gimana? Tahan tab. Sudah ini. Kemudian ketuk tab untuk gunakan alat yang kamu tetapkan. Anjir.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their
Gitu
mouths
doang
on.
ternyata.
Mum planted some in her garden
I
last
see.
year to
Coba
keep
ke
the
kamu
gnomes
ya.
out.
Potato.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Iya kaknya Kang.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Gak bisa diambil.
Revelio.
Revelio. Tidak ada yang bisa diambil. Kunci nih. Bisa nggak? Ah, nggak bisa. Hah? Bisa nggak? Kemana anjir?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Oke.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students. Did you know that you can make anything grow? We must first understand
Nice.
it. But
Revelio.
plants as well as friendships.
Apa ini?
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Sudah nggak ada yang bisa diambil.
What are you up?
Oke, sekarang kita lanjutkan ke kelas ramuan. Oke, kita ke kelas ramuan dulu.
Revelio.
Oh, ada apa ini? Apa isinya ini?
Got it.
Oh, token.
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor. Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Jadi kita disuruh bikin ramuan Bikin Welt.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oke.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Anjir, asik banget ini game. Oh, aduk. Aduk kuali. Gila, ada masak-masaknya.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however,
Jadi
may be
materialnya
harder
itu
to
bisa
obtain,
jadi
and will
materialnya
require
itu
you
bisa
to be a
kita
bit more
dapatkan dari tanaman yang kita
resourceful.
tanam
Come and see
ataupun
me when
kita
you've
juga
finished
bisa
brewing.
membelinya.
And we'll see if it was
Di
skill or
Hogsmeade.
luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld.
My parents consider Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I
Revelio.
wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Mengapa kamu ingin tahu?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Oke.
I'll
Aku
get
akan
you the
membantumu.
Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Revelio.
precision is key when
Bulu anjing. Lur Asminder. Lalu? Oh, ini.
be that color, Miss McDowell.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oke, kemana Profesor?
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrow.
Oh. Menghasilkan 1 botol dalam waktu 30 detik. Ramuan yang meningkatkan pertahanan. Peminum dengan menutupinya dengan kulit berbatu yang tahan lama. Nice.
And now we add the mallow sweet. And
Lalu?
That's odd. What's happening?
Menyeduh.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Menyeduh ramuan. Apa yang terjadi? Anjir.
Dragon time. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr.
Sorry, Professor.
Oh,
That'll
keren
be
banget
points
anjir.
from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this
Who
on
said-
his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Anjay. Asik, asik. Asik banget. Hello, Professor.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Aku tidak mengerti maksud kamu.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
Oke, Professor.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Lalu misi selanjutnya. Tinggal ini. Temui Natty, oke. Jauh banget loh ini. Natty itu tuh jauh banget. Ya udah lah ya. Kok nggak bisa keluar? Gila, 600 meter.
Revelio.
Ada yang bisa diambil? Nggak ada. Lihat kastilnya. Anjir. Keren banget. Ada jamur melompat.
Revelio.
Nggak bisa diambil. Nah, lewat sini kan bisa. Jauh banget muter.
Revelio.
Coba ya, coba. Akio, anjay. Ayam.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Apa ini? Tempat buaya atau apa? Ntar main quest dulu. Ada fast travel. Oke, nice.
Revelio.
Sebentar ya, ada yang bisa diambil? Aduh, slotku penuh. Sebentar. Harusnya sih dijual ya. Dijual lah. Dapat duit kalau dijual. Sayang banget kalau dihancurin. Tuh, dapat shell. Apa? Bagus inilah.
Revelio.
Sudah nggak ada. Udah lah ya, main quest dulu.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrok and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Oke. kita coba menjaga rahasia ya.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oh,
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrok, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your
Okay.
pardon. How dare you
Lalu?
threaten me?
Anjir. Oh, kesana. Ini ada set quest sih, cuma nanti aja lah. Kita fokus ke cerita utamanya.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Oh, anak buahnya.
Speak of the
Anak
devil.
buahnya Victor Rookwood.
Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Still behind!
There you are.
What's happening?
Do not toy with me!
Tak kena dong. Apa itu? Oh, ada lagi.
Go out of your eyes.
Oke.
Do you really think you can be
Makan nih.
I'm not going anywhere.
Buset. Kok nggak bisa di blok ya? Makan nih. Iya jadi ayam. Nih, makan nih api. Ayam? Ayam? Kemana ayam? Hilang ayam.
Just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Apa ini anjir?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Siapa pria?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor.
My wife,
Here's
dia
what's
bilang.
going on in the Highlands before I do.
Kalian, ya udahlah ya. Bukan urusan
You're a
kita.
researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Aku pikir Merlin adalah mitos.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Sungguh menarik.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Dapatkan mallowsweet.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Okay.
Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Mallowsweet.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
Oh.
Incendio. Merlin's beard. The flames make the pyres sink.
Okay. Huh?
Curious. The
Revelio.
pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
Gak kena anjir. Nice.
Yes, how beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Anjir, dia masuk ke dalam koper. Sudah gak ada main quest ini.
Greetings,
Oh,
young
ada.
Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Oke. Ke sini. Right, apa ini? Dikunci.
Revelio.
Sudah gak ada duel. Scrope tahu tentang buku yang kamu temukan itu. Apakah ada sesuatu yang hilang? Scrope tidak percaya aman untuk berbicara di tempat terbuka. Scrope telah meninggalkan catatan lain melintasi jembatan di antara lingkaran bebatuan. Hati-hati, jangan beritahu siapapun tentang ini. Ada clue di sebuah jembatan di antara lingkaran bebatuan.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Siapa Scrope?
Revelio.
Oh ini, sebentar. Ini apa? Gak bisa diapa-apain. Oh, lalu? Tahu ah. Nggak paham aku.
Revelio.
Gimana caranya naik? Oh, pakai ini toh. Oh, begitu caranya. Ayo sini. Sini, sini. Ayo. Hampir sampai. Pergilah ke labu. Tepat di bawah lingkaran batu. Lihat ke dalam salah satunya. Kamu mungkin bisa membantu Scrope yang malang dan patah hati.
Pumpkins. I think I know just the place.
Pumpkins. Kita disuruh pergi ke labu. Pumpkins.
Revelio.
Literin muda pasti sangat penasaran sekarang. Temui Scrope di tepi air, dekat dermaga yang rusak.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Wih, anjir. Nggak ada fall damage ya? Ada nggak sih? Coba ya. Ada anjir. Anjir lah. Apa ini? Oh, aku paham. Hah? Gak bisa. Oh. Ini kesini kan? Ya nggak sih? Oh enggak. Ini kesini. Ayo cuy. Nggak bisa ya? Kok nggak bisa sih? Oh, lewat situ. Lalu? Nothing happen? Atau ke sini? Kenapa loncat ke depan? Oh. Nggak bisa dong. Bodoh amat.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Okay.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto.
Okay.
She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Oke, aku akan pergi. Nunggu dulu, ceritakan tentang cincin itu.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
Oke, aku akan pergi.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And...
Oke, sekarang kita disuruh mencari cincin. Apa itu anjir? Kraken. Woi, apa ini? Makan tuh. Keras banget. Anjir. Sakitnya. Kenapa? Ada banyak banget anjir. Tolong. Ada banyak banget.
luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Oke.
Revelio.
Sini kamu. Ayo lari anjir. Mana dia? Tidak bisa di itu. Gak kena dong. Mati. Dapat apa sih? Dapat lidahnya.
Revelio.
Oh, ada lagi di depan. Ada banyak loh. Alah, banyak banget. Satu-satu lah. Satu-satu dong. Aduh. Apanya Velio? Nah, kena pula. Ah, kok dia diam aja? Oke. Sini kau. Anjir. Nih, makan nih. Bakar. Gak bisa kalau di air. Nice. Ada lagi. Aduh, aku stuck. Nice. Oke, kita lanjutkan. Masuk ke gua.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Revelio.
Could
Oh,
it
ini
be
bukunya.
a visitor? Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago.
Dijual anjir.
Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
Oke, bolehkah aku memilikinya?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Oke, sampai jumpa di hutan. Sebentar, kita tanyakan dulu, kenapa dia bisa kehilangan kepalanya?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Mengapa roti bakar?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Okay.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Oke, sampai jumpa di hutan.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Oh, apa ini? Teka-teki baru. Puzzle. Di sebuah jembatan, kita pakai lumos. Apa ini lumos? Revelio. Lalu ke lilin.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it. Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the castle. Look for a foreboding tangle of thick black trees.
Oke.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Hah? Kemana? Oh, side quest. Ternyata itu side quest. Nggak bisa anjir.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Akhirnya kita naik level 11. Oh, main questnya. Persyaratan harus punya Expelliarmus. Oh, harus berhasil menghindari serangan musuh dengan rolling. Oh. Untuk inventory? Oke, I see. Oke teman-teman, sepertinya videonya cukup sampai di sini. Takut durasinya terlalu panjang. Jadi semoga kalian terhibur. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan komen. Terima kasih sudah menonton sampai selesai dan sampai jumpa di keseruan video selanjutnya. Bye bye.